Hey there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're hearing my voice or seeing my face. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case we haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below so you know it's the first time you're being exposed to the Pajama Grandma. Today, like the last 21 days, today's day 22, not that it matters, between now and the end of the year, I decided to pull a card from each of 3 different card decks. I love these card decks. They usually go along with a book and they summarize highlight the things you'd go through and highlight if you're reading a book. They summarize them on these great, beautiful, graphic, and colorful cards so that I can carry them with me throughout my day or just give them as gifts. I actually like to put them in greeting cards and send them to people, and they're just a positive way to look at things. So if something happens throughout the day that isn't optimal, I can pull one of these out of my pocket or out of my goals book or out of my purse, and I can read it, and it can remind me that I get to choose what I'm going to think about. I get to choose how I'm going to feel. I get to decide what I'm going to focus on to feel better or feel worse. Sometimes we just need to feel bad and sad. But these help me to know that how I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, what I'm focusing on does impact what's going on in my life and how I feel about it. And our life is all about how do we feel about things. And our job here on the planet is to feel good, to always feel better. And by doing that, we're creating better feelings on the planet. So today, in our well-being card, it says, I'm going to need my magnifying glass today because my eyes are a little funky. I see this day as a positive new beginning. It's never too late to have a new beginning. It's never too late to start over. Some of us have started over a lot of times in our life. I just started over a couple years ago in the online world because I was going through a transition and I was old, but I wasn't so old that I wanted to not do anything anymore or contribute to the world. So I went on the adventure of discovering how do you do things online? How do you do things on the internet so that I could do what I want, when I want, where I want, wearing what I want, which is usually my pajamas or robe, as I'm sure you've discovered at this point. So let's see what the back of the card has to say. It's really cool. It's like a new egg or big beginning sun. I guess it's a she or he. I can't really tell. Holding. Today and tomorrow can be very different from yesterday if you can let yesterday go and focus on today. Now that's a biggie, letting the past go and focusing on the present moment. Today and tomorrow are about your now vibration, and you have complete control over that. So how I feel right now not only affects what's going on with me right now, but it impacts my future. There's nothing we can do about the past. Only the present moment is the only time we can act and change anything, and that sends vibrations into the universe that impact what happens to us in our future. Look for things to feel good about and watch how everything in your life will unfold to reflect the good feeling vibration. I think I was just saying that. Our job is to always find things to feel good about. I can always find things to bitch and moan and complain about, right? My coffee's too cold, my cup's too small, my hair's too 80s and puffy, my thighs are too big, whatever. We can also always find things to appreciate. I can appreciate that I have a magnifying glass, and with this magnifying glass and one good eye, well, it's not one good eye, it's a good eye with the magnifying glass, I can do more than most people will ever even attempt to do because I'm willing to put forth the effort and feel good about what I can do versus focusing on what I can't do. So let's hop on to our wisdom card because we all need a little more wisdom every day. This one says, give you a look at it because they're so beautiful and vibrant. Each person is part of the harmonious whole. Each person is part of the harmonious whole. On the back it says, I choose to believe that everyone is always helpful. Therefore, wherever I go in life, people are there to help me. Now that's a great way of looking at things. Instead of thinking you're the victim and everybody's always out to screw you and everybody's only out for themselves and selfish, remember that we are all one. We're all part of the universe and universal energy, and I know that's woo-woo for a lot of you, but we're all connected. And as such, realize that the vast majority of people are out there to help you. Now, I'm not going to say there isn't evil in the world because there absolutely positively is, but evil is the small percentage. Evil is not winning. Good is winning in this universe, and it always will because the vast majority of people are good and they want to help. The hardest thing for a lot of us is to just ask for help. And finally, from Wealth and the Law of Attraction, we've got this deck from Esther and Jerry Hicks and the Teachings of Abraham, and it says, my attention to it invites the essence of it. My attention to it invites the essence of it. And that says, anything you are giving your attention to is an invitation to the essence of it. Saying, I want money, but it will not come, is the same as saying, come to me, absence of money, which I do not want. When you are thinking of money in the way that will make it come to you, you always feel good. When you are thinking of money in the way that keeps it away from you or from coming to you, you always feel bad. That is how you know the difference. So if I'm thinking about, I've got these huge bills to pay and I feel terrible about it, I'm going to get more bills coming to me because I feel bad about it. I'm attracting more of what I don't want. But if I look at it and I say, oh my gosh, thank you everyone who's extended me credit and allowed me to use your services on credit, and I'm happy and delighted to pay for them, guess what? You'll have more abundance, more wealth coming into your life because you're appreciating the things that have been provided to you already. You're appreciating the things that are working in your life. You're appreciating all of the things that are abundant in your life. You're appreciating everything you have, and therefore you'll get more of it. So that's it. That's our cards of motivation and inspiration and love and light for today. Go out, make it a fantastic day. Think about these things if you need a little positive reminder. Remember that it's never too late to start over. We always, every new day, every day we wake up can be a brand new beginning. We can change anything we want in our life whenever we want just by changing the way we think about it. That was our lesson from the well-being card today. Each person is part of the whole. We're all one. We're all connected. So the whole do unto others as you want to do unto you, that's way truer than you may believe or you may even realize. So the next time you want to be nasty to somebody, just look in the mirror and think, oh my gosh, would I want to be treated that way? And it will change the way you think and act and behave. Even in the emotional heat of the moment, a lot of times if you just take that second to think about, okay, if I were saying this to me or if somebody were saying this to me, how would I feel? Put yourself in the other person's shoes. And finally, what we pay attention to shows up in our life. So if you want more money in your life, think about how good it feels to get more money in your life. And when, again, the trick is, if you pay attention to how you're feeling when you're thinking a thought, you know if that's creating what you want or creating what you don't want. If it feels good, you're creating what you want. If it feels bad or lousy or it makes your neck hurt or your tummy hurt, it's creating what you don't want. So stop thinking about it. Think about what you do want. That's it. Have a fantastic day. I will be with you tomorrow with some more motivation and inspiration between now and the end of the year. Bye.